greetings everybody back again. It's time for another deck review. And I have for the Whispering Imps Gamesters edition, second edition. Yeah, I guess it's the second edition of the game, the Whispering Imps. Well, I mean, they've had the original red, and they had the black one, and private reserves, like this one. And, of course, now they got this one. And then you got a standard edition and a limited edition as well. Again, they are in red and black, which is nice. Front of the box says Whispering Imps, and then Gamesters number 2 at the bottom. Also says first quality and playing cards. There is some embossing on some of the writing and whatnot. And you see a portrait of a imp sitting at a casino table playing poker or something. Kind of looking back with like a devious look on his face. Of course, one is red, one is black. On the side it says Gamesters playing cards and some nice little details. Same with the other side. Top, the Whispering Imps logo, which is a W and I, and it is embossed just a little bit. You can kind of see that. I don't know if you can see any of the embossing on the front. A little bit right there on the Imps, Gamesters, and around the portrait frame. I also forgot to mention there's a little royal flush here at the top. The bottom, the Imps logo again. Says 2015 Chris Choco, illustrated by Mark Stutzman, and distributed by Whispering Imps Productions, printed in Taipei by the Expert Playing Card Company. And in the back, you see the back design. It's a very simple casino style. This WI, the Imps logo, is embossed as well. No seals. Quick look at the limited edition ones. I got them in this nice box that says Gamesters in red foil. And you'll see everything on the boxes is the same, except that the Gamesters at the bottom is no longer embossed. It is a silver foil on the red, gold foil on the black. And you'll see that throughout. Again, the sides, Gamesters playing cards in foil. At the top, the logo is in foil. The bottom, it's also in foil. And in the back, you see the logos are in foil on the back design with no seals. Let's get to the cards very quickly. The flap, it says Gamesters. Inside, you do get a card that has the, well, it's the Imps logo, kind of like the back design. And it says, trust everyone but always cut the cards. Quote by Benny Binion. I'm guessing he's like the owner or whatever of the Binion Casino. Some kind of a gambler, whatever. The other side's just blank. I guess it could be used like a cut card or something. Other than that, it's kind of a wasted card, but I don't know. You do get one Joker, only one, because, well, the other card's an ad card. It's got the Whispering Imps logo in one corner and in the other, and it says Joker in little tiny writing. Joker top with a reflection behind it, a shadow behind it, I should say. And Gamesters number 2 at the bottom, and again you see the Imp at the table playing some cards, and he's holding an ace behind his hands, ace of spades, so that could be used as a little reveal. It actually almost looks like a devil, actually. The ace of spades, nice. Again, spade pip, kind of classic looking, like a vintage deck. Silence is golden on top, and you see some Whispering Imps. One is blowing on some kind of a horn. The other one's got like a devious look in him, like he's done something to prevent it from making noise or whatever. Hence the silence is golden. And then it says Whispering Imps Gamesters number 2, designed in USA on the bottom. You can see it's got the standard index and almost a squeezer type index because it's so small. And then the opposite corner is you got this little poker peak type index. One thing I want to point out as well As you can see how beautifully designed this box is and everything, how intricate it is. And then you look at the back design of the cards, and it's quite simple. It's just the Whispering Imps logo on there, just like a Madison rounder and whatnot. But if you look at the original decks, as you can see, it's got a very simple box with an imp on the back. And then the card backs are elegantly designed. So that was intentional. They made the first edition of the box is very simple, minimalist, that the cards really nice. And this one, the box is really nice and the cards are minimalist. So it's pretty cool. The other ace has got a nice big pip in the center. And these cards really intended for poker because of the poker peaks and everything. The court cards are pretty interesting. They're basically standard. They got those 4 indexes, and then in the corners, instead of having just a pip, they got the actual index again, so you can clearly see it. For some reason, the kings, or at least the king of spades, really big. Queen, a lot smaller. I don't know why it is. At least the lettering looks smaller. But fairly standard. And then number cards as well, fairly standard. The cards themselves, an embossed stock, an embossed finish, type finish, good stock. A little bit of clumpiness, I'm not too sure why, but there is. And I'll get on the other side in a minute. I do want to show you this one here. Again, Gamesters on the flap is in foil for the limited edition ones. You get to this little ad card, it's the same thing except again it's got foil on it. The other deck has silver foil. And you get the same thing for the jokers and the aces and the rest of the cards. The back is the same except again gold foil and silver foil on the other one. Same stock and finish as far as I know. I'll show you this one very quickly. Voila. Really cool. It's not something that you see USB-C doing. These were printed by experts. The original Imps decks were printed by USB-C, but not the private reserves. So overall, you know, good stock. Finish is pretty good. Slight clumpiness, but not bad. I will give it for art-wise, you know, fairly simple, really nice boxes. I will give them, however, 4 out of 5. For usability, basically standard, so it is very usable for cards or Magic, and that's the idea. There's no markings or reveals like the original decks have or anything like that. Be kind of hard with a back like this. But 4 out of 5 for usability. And for handling wise, pretty good on all the decks, as you can see. Both the limited and the standard. Nice finish and stock combination for extra playing cards. And I will give it 4 out of 5 for handling wise. That is that. You can get these at the Whispering Imps website. I believe if they have any left. Also, make sure you check out collectibleplayingcards.com. Use the code VJZ32. Get 10% off your order each and every time. And I will see you next time.